Lawmakers failed to agree on a deal to extend Obamacare subsidies yesterday, and the deadline is getting real close. The deadline is January the 1st. Chad Pergram joining us now. Could this fight stretch past the new year, Chad?
Well, yes, Fox is told, in fact, the real deadline is the middle of January, and now we watch to see if the failed votes are the final word on health care for the year. Some Republicans worry about political consequences if lawmakers fail to act and premiums spike.
I think we still have time, and there are enough members on both sides who want to reach a deal that it should be able to happen. I think that if we fail to do that, the consequences are going to be dire.
Some lawmakers believe yesterday's votes actually help. That's because everyone has made their points. Some members believe they can now buckle down and find a solution, especially as a deadline looms on January 1st.
The obvious thing is what Americans are demanding, which is we need a continuation of the ACA tax credits. The Republicans have been saying for more than a decade that they will offer a plan. They've not offered a plan. We need to make sure tens of millions of people don't lose their family health care at this point.
A group of Senate Democrats asked for yesterday's health care votes. That was in exchange for ending the government shutdown. But was the shutdown worth it if Democrats never got an extension on Obamacare tax credits?
The bottom line is nobody wants a shutdown. And when the Republicans wouldn't talk to us, it was their shutdown and the people see it. The health care issue became front and center. The American people saw who was on their side and who isn't.
House Speaker Mike Johnson promises a GOP health care bill next week. There's talk of adding an amendment to the bill. It would address expiring Obamacare aid. Stuart?
I just don't know what to make of it. I think people are getting really annoyed at this political backbiting just before the holidays and the inevitability.
Well, that's often what gets them to solve things, though.
That's
Sometimes
true.
this crush right before the holidays. So let's see what happens with that effort next week. In fact, I just talked to House Speaker Mike Johnson last hour, and he did not close the door on that amendment to maybe try to get some of those Obamacare tax credits extended on a temporary basis.
That would work. That would be a compromise. Let's be optimists, shall we, Chad? Let's be optimists. Why not? Merry Christmas.